Alright guys, we have him, the French champion of the ESL. Everybody knows him, the best beard in all of Warcraft in the red. It's SyDe.
What about Real?
No match. No match at all. And a player of whom we didn't even know the face until the ESL Meisterschaft began. Quite a jolly face we have here in the bottom right. From Germany, it's Spiral.
I'm looking at those altars, Neo. You could say I'm staring at those altars. What are we going to see by Spiral? He was very inspired by Grubby with the Farseer play we saw before in the upper bracket. Now it is Farseer again. That's what I was hoping to see. He is also a strong Blade Master player, don't get me wrong, but he's definitely the strongest with Farseer. I think he has proven this time and time again. I still think Farseer Headhunters against Cryptlord can be really, really strong if properly executed. But, Neo, there's no Warmill here.
That's true. Isn't Todd doing the cast?
Yeah.
Oh, true, I forgot about that.
No, but Neil, what do you think about the heroes?
Yeah, thank you very much. My expert analysis on this is yeah, there's no headhunters for sure. I mean, it's nice that you really want to cast with me, Remo S, so often, but come on, give Todd a chance as well.
Sometimes you need to roll with the punches, and that's what I was ready to do by staying quiet here and letting you take over.
Yeah, you did the intros, that confused me, but no, it's fine, Neo, don't worry. Enjoy your ballisto. We're gonna hear each other again after the map. So here's the Cryptlord. And time to expand, eh? Wait, he doesn't have a skull.
Yeah, you need Sacrificial Skull for sure. I mean, it's possible to do it without, but it would be better with it. Usually, actually, wait, SyDe might play one base. He has the Acolyte.
I love the scout here by SyDe. He saw the Farseer coming across, so he decided, okay, I guess I'm not going to be too aggressive. I'm going to creep the green first. And if he still wants to expand, he can still get the skull now. Or, as you say, he could go one base tech. That's not the strategy we see the most from Cryptlords, but we're kind of seeing it more and more.
Hey, maybe he's just delaying the expanding. Kind of fishing for some of these units here, see if he can achieve something at the Murloc camp. Kind of gonna force SyDe away for a second. Wand of Illusion. Not necessarily the most useful. I don't think it does too much. Unless you can find a way to maybe block some units with those illusions.
Bit of a pause by Spiral. Unfortunately, during the Meisterschaft, we saw how Spiral was struggling with high ping oftentimes during the later evening hours. I hope this is gonna be a problem for him today. Cryptlord gets level 2. With that now, the Impale, and that's like perfect level 2. That's exactly 200 experience points, so it was important that the Farseer didn't get more from that camp than he just did right there. And we do have a tech. It is quite a bit faster, though, by Spiral, but SyDe, if he's left alone with those beetles, he can creep up a storm.
Yeah, I think that's the plan here. He wanted to sneak in the Tusker, but nice scout with that one illusion here. Spiral will be able to prevent that. SyDe realizing that it probably would go very bad if he was to try and creep that Tusker with the Orc right behind him. Goes for the Murloc camp. And Spiral is still there to harass. Skeletons in the main base of Spiral, by the way, from SyDe. That's always pretty annoying to have to deal with. Even though they won't last super long.
It's level 2 beetles, which are then truly annoying. But from that, we're still pretty far away. In fact, it seems like Spiral is making it a priority to keep the Cryptlord away from level 3. And I think that's smart. Cryptlord early level 3 can certainly be dangerous, but at the moment he's only level 2 and it's only a handful of ghouls. The Undead isn't scary yet, so there's a window here for Spiral to do quite something. But it's important for him to stay vigilant and not lose track of his opponent.
I wonder what's the plan here exactly for SyDe. I mean, obviously it feels like he had to adapt because Spiral was completely ready in case SyDe was going to go for the expansion. And I mean, it was obvious, right, going into this match. If you're Spiral, you're expecting a Cryptlord Expo, so you adapt to it. But I kind of like the way SyDe adapted. Instead of like butting his head into a wall and saying, no, I'm going to try to expand no matter what. He said, well, you're ready for this. I'm just going to play a one base build for now, try and squeeze in a little bit of creeping here and there. And maybe later on, I'll reattempt to expand myself.
Yeah, the early game plan for Spiral seems to be working out pretty well with these grunts and Farseer. He was able to put on a lot of pressure and prevented the expansion. But unlike the Farseer Headhunters, this Grunt army transitions a lot worse into a powerful late-game army. With Headhunters, you can go into Berserkers, and then it's going to be a super strong 50, 60 supply army, whereas Grunts fall off super heavily, especially when Orb, Nova, and Aura comes into the mix, and maybe level 2 Impale. These Grunts will fall off very fast, so Spiral needs to make sure he also transitions properly into the mid and late game stages.
You know, I actually thought that Wand of Illusion was going to be a bad item here, but it's been so good because there's the threat of Impale, which now it doesn't have to worry about. It just keeps on sending illusions in, and he has vision on the Criplord and Ghouls at all times. So it's been such a great item. I guess wards would have been the same, but wards can be removed with dust. So if you had gone a Lightning Shield or Potion of Rejuvenation, he wouldn't have had the same vision as now, and then SyDe probably could navigate a little better. I mean, obviously he would have used walls. But that really turned out to be a super useful item here for Spiral to prevent SyDe from creeping at all.
Spiral goes for the marketplace. Despite being scouted by a beetle, he wasn't too concerned. He gets the big item. Heal wards. Oh my god. For Orc, that is amazing. Makes creeping now so much easier. And SyDe pulled back the ghouls. He was low lumber here for a while. That's why the slaughterhouse is somewhat late and is falling further and further behind with the experience. Now also Spiral can creep super fast with these grunts, especially when going up against medium armor. And I like Spiral's position here. The one worrying thing is he has neither an expansion, no tier 3 on the way at the moment. One of these two he will have to ensure he gets here very soon.
Yeah, we see the Peon now moving out, so looks like it's going to be an expansion, but he's going to clear out the Merchant here first and foremost. Looking to secure himself one of those big items for the center that can be super useful. Like usually if you get both of the camps in the center, you're doing pretty damn well. In the game on Northern Isle, I guess that's only counteracted if the opponent can do the red camps in the corner. But that won't be too much of a thing to worry about here for now. Oh, the wolf actually kills one of the beetles here. So a little bit of extra experience for Spiral. Very nicely done. And he gets Scourgebone.
Very nice item here at the moment, especially for creeping. But again, in the late game stages, you kind of want to transition away from melee into ranged. But we'll see if that is the route we're going to be seeing here by the Orc. Now creeping up the natural. Going to be level 3 for the TC. It's going to be a great help. We have quite a good amount of ghouls here, I believe, still. So Frenzy, not too unlikely. Against those and against beetles especially. Stomp, very good. Stomp just in general good against everything, let's be honest.
Well, not against air, but against anything that's ground, yes. Against Breakers is pretty okay when you kill both of the heroes of the human.
Until 2 weeks, or whenever the patch is going to be.
Yeah, I don't know if the changes will go as listed. But anyway, Spiral, he always mixes in a couple Headhunters here and there. I kind of like that for a little bit of extra damage. Like if you make so many grunts, it's like, you know, they're going to block each other. It's going to be very hard for them to be as effective. He's actually moving in. What? I didn't think he was going to attack here, but I guess Stomp level 2 makes him want to fight.
Catching the statue is very nice. It's gonna cost him some units here, probably, yeah. When the Lich comes out with a Nova, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, and there's no orb. There's nothing to shoot orb and remove a lot of the armor on one of the units. That was still very eager. I didn't think he was gonna run in there.
I guess he had a pretty good read on the tech timing, but yeah, if that tier 3 had been a little bit faster for SyDe, could have been scary. Also prevented leveling on SyDe for a long time. Expansion is still far from finished. I think SyDe could even expand right now. But does he feel that he has the time to do this? Beetle is scouting now. Might check out the expo timing. And Spiral again wants to keep up the pressure here. Wants to fight before these undead heroes get too high level. If SyDe gets to something like 4-3-3, this tri-hero combo is crazy strong.
Yeah. And I think that's why Spiral wants to make sure that doesn't happen, so he's staying on top of him here. Finally, oh, that Stomp is gonna be massive on all of the ghouls. And the one Fiend. Impale lands on the other side, but doesn't deal nearly as much damage here. Criplord is still only level 2. He's got evasion. He's at the front tanking a lot of this damage. Spiral hits one of the ghouls, uses the healing ward. That gets killed instantly.
Oh, the one statue here not on healing. Only mana is turned on. Now he realizes it. There was a bit of healing missing here for a while. It's a bloodbath. Both sides losing a lot of units. Of course, Spiral can reproduce better having 2 bases. But the heroes also gathering more experience here. SyDe going closer and closer to level up. Criplord about to hit level 3. But Spiral is losing not too much, it seems like, in comparison to the under. The next statue gets taken out, and that's the healing now missing. No Borrow to protect the Fiend. A Coil is there, but with a Speed Scroll, perhaps he can still get that kill. Looking for the Lich, though. That would be the juicier find, and he's going to get that one as well. Great fight over here by Spiral. Only now, finally, the Crypt Lord. Took forever, though.
Yeah.
And seems like just too long.
I thought SyDe was going to have to TP, but he ends up just running away. No, there it is. The greater healing being on the Death Knight here, that was maybe the problem. But I mean, you can't really anticipate what's going to be targeted. Obviously, the opponent can easily check that as well. And behind this, I think the Expo already up. Spiral's in a pretty good... Oh, actually, those peons went all the way back home here to return gold. That's kind of annoying, actually. If he had made sure that didn't happen, now we'll already be mining a lot. He's going to lose a lot of gold from that mistake alone.
Spiral played this game so well. The low-level undead heroes, that's the big problem here. You need to make sure to put pressure on the Crypt Lord and ideally creep camps away. Make sure the DK and the Lich don't get the levels. You can, at the same time, make sure the Crypt Lord doesn't get level 3. That's just outstanding.
Let's see what item. Claws +9 here for the TC. Ooh, there was a mana potion on that Crypt Lords. And he's going straight for the Raiders here, thanks to Orb. Those are going to fall very quickly. Thorn Chieftain has no mana. I'm surprised Spiral's sticking around. I think he needs to Town Portal, but he's going to use the Invuln first to try and re-engage. I don't think this is necessarily a good fight for Spiral, but still choosing to stick
great
around.
Impale, trying to go for the hero kill. TP transfer, does he get it off in time? No, the Coil secures the kill. Suddenly the TC is dead. Uh-oh, is this where SyDe turns it all around? Without the aura, suddenly it's a lot harder for Spiral to micro here as well, losing more and more units, and these undead heroes are starting to come online.
Yeah, Death Knight is almost level 3, Lich now level 2. SyDe is expanding in the meantime, so he doesn't even care as much about the expo of his opponent now. Seems like he just wants to match that and maybe level his heroes. And Spiral being on only tier 2 units, I mean, it feels like he was supposed to be doing better in these fights. Now that he's lost some, it feels... He's just going to be super far behind. He forgot one of those headhunters at the expo. Oh, that guy's dead. Or not.
Mana low across the board. One more coil comes in. But suddenly Spiral has a lot of reinforcements coming in with the Ensnares and the Devours. 2 Fiends taken out right away. And the statue's definitely missing right here. The TC getting focused again. Perhaps will be forced in to the TP. Another Fiend is lost. That's 3 Fiends going down super fast. But the statue is returned. That's a lot of more support for the heroes. Lich in trouble. Can he save him this time? No, the Lich will go down.
Oh my God.
Again. No invul. Again, not on the Lich. Perhaps not on the right hero here.
SyDe has no TP. I'm surprised that he went for this attack here like he did. I really thought he was going to creep, especially because he's expanding at the same time. Maybe he felt the pressure of that expansion of Spiral. He was like, I need to make something happen right now. Thorn Chieftain is kind of low, but there's no nuke available right now. And he's got a Town Portal anyway to get out. And now Spiral's on the chase, 50 supply to 42. SyDe overextended here for sure with this attack.
A player's forces are under attack.
Falling back now, the dust settles a little. Spiral hasn't figured out there's an expansion yet, but I'm sure he's going to scout it pretty soon. Level starting to climb quite high. Farseer reaches level 4.
Oh my God, that TC is so low. Careful. Gives the claws to the Farseer. Gets Sentry Ward, actually one of the... Oh my God. The Death Knight?
The DK,
What?
what's he doing?
Oh my God.
What was
He
that?
almost went for the coil.
Wait, did he have vision on him? Ah, I guess with the Kodo he did. Ah, that's
Oh
why.
yeah. That was
Oh my
scary
God,
content.
dude.
Yeah, imagine he gets that. And Spiral is just trying to crank out as many Headhunters and Wyvern as he can right now. He just wants to get to 80 supply. He's very good actually with those armies. You know, like some players, they're maybe not as comfortable when they reach 80 supply. Spiral is not one of them. When he gets 80 supply, you're going to see some very clean preset concave before the fights. He's going to send the Thorn Chieftain in, and he's going to micro really well, I think.
Spiral keeps creeping. Yeah, Spiral has no idea about this expansion. If he did, this would be the time now to fight. Crystal Ball, where did he scan? Not at the expansion. He sees SyDe creeping over here or going into position to creep, but he hasn't seen the expansion. That might be the crucial mistake to cost Spiral, but he still has a scary army, a really scary one, but he continues to creep. And this is not a level up here that he's gonna get.
Yeah. I never know like who these fights are supposed to be good for. I guess it really depends on the micro as well. I think that SyDe definitely should be taking his sweet time here before engaging, because he just got his own expo, so he can catch up in supply. He just broke upkeep. Only now, 56 supply. And that Death Knight... Actually, well, he's over level 3, but it's the Creep Lord that's almost level 4, and he needs Impel level 2 badly here.
And it's going to be about the micro, the position, the spell usage.
Actually, he has Impel level 2. He skipped on the Beetles level 2.
I like the shop coming up here. That's a big army though by Spiral. This is not going to be an easy hold for SyDe. Tower finishes, repair coming in, first Impale. Not that scary, honestly.
I think there's no web. Oh, the Death Knight. He's going to have to pop the Invuln at the front. Almost goes down, Thorn Chieftain has greater Invuln himself. Spiral really trying to get on top of this undead army, and it looks like he's able to right now.
Oh, the Crypt Lord surrounded there pretty much. The DK can't get into range, gets zapped. DK dead, Crypt Lord dead. It's too much. GG is called. And that's the 1-0 for Spiral.
Ooh, I think it's fair to say that the real Spiral is showing up today. I got a little PTSD at the little green spot in the middle there. Remember when we casted that cup and Spiral it was against SyDe, and his grunts kept on being ensnared. He lost like 10-14 supply at that spot. Felt a little similar, but yeah, both players a little like overextending at different parts of that game, but SyDe in the end a little too much. Spiral making the righter decisions and takes map number 1.
Yeah, very good play. It's so important to keep the Crypt Lord controlled. If you give him level 3 too easily, if he creeps up to level 4, he buys the space for the second hero. That's where it all falls apart. But Spiral, recognize correctly, keep pressure on the Crypt Lord, abuse the fact that he's pretty weak in the early stages with ghouls and level 2 only when he was there doing stuff with his grunts and Farseer. Strong game, looking so different from the upper bracket.
All right,
yeah.
That was of course exhausting, so we give these players a little time to rest before we continue on to Last Refuge. Let's see. No, Concealed. So see you in a bit. Map number 2 is coming up, and that is still Spiral versus SyDe. 2 friends fighting for survival. SyDe, can he get a comeback, or is it just Spiral going into the lower bracket final?
Well, I must say I'm impressed with Spiral. Looking good. Had the perfect answer to the Crypt Lord, and that was on a good Crypt Lord map. Now we go on to Concealed, where things might be even tougher.
Honestly, I thought that it was anybody's game. I'm surprised that SyDe attacked without TP. Maybe Forgot didn't have TP, but that was not the best timing for sure.
All right, then. With that little post-game analysis, we go on to map 2. Let's go CH. Let's see if Remo knows who his co-caster is.
Star-shaped. Is it you? I know,
Yes.
Todd. How you doing?
Night
How you
Elf
doing,
is
bro?
so weak.
How many hunts did you make today?
All of them.
I hope so. I hope so.
All right, let's see. I'm expecting another Crypt Lord here. SyDe's. It seemed like Spiral was really ready, as anybody should be when you play against someone who's known for going Crypt Lord. Maybe SyDe needs to be a little bit more insistent on creeping the Expo and taking it, but Spiral was really good at not committing and just threatening enough that SyDe was like, okay, there's no way I can secure that, so I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing to decide. Like, can you force it if you wait long enough, or maybe be risky and creep it right away? It would be quite crazy to go for the instant Expo creep right here with only 4 ghouls if the Farseer is aggressive right away, which is what we should expect. So, yeah, can you take it safely? There's a pretty good level 3 creep route over here with going for the Ogre first, and then the green, and then the expansion, and that's level 3. But if you go for that, then the expansion is late, and the Orc will be tier 2, so maybe one base play in the case of Orc aggression is better. That's still, I feel like, unclear and still being figured out.
Yeah. You know, we quoted Jordan Belfort earlier, but there's somebody else that's very good with words and knows a lot about making money who once said, get rich off dart trying. And his name is 50 Cent. So it might be time to maybe try and put the pedal to the metal. Where is the expression?
Yeah.
And just go for that expo straight away and never give up until you've got it.
And you know, wise words by 50 Cent, but maybe his actions even speak louder because he didn't really get rich off of rapping too much. I guess kind of he did, but he made the most out of a sponsorship deal with vitamin water. You know, maybe that's something that they can look towards in the future.
Yeah. Maybe those mana
Drink or
potions
eat
can
your
get like a little
vitamins.
bit extra vitamins and. No, but I would like to see SyDe commit a little bit more. This time he gets the sacrificial skull. I do think that even if the orc's harassing you, there is always, you know, some moves you can do with micro to try and really get that. Like, you can wait until it's night, move on top of the scripts, and then begin the camp. And it's the orc to really try and disturb that. It's not as easy as, like, the orc shows up, and then you can't expo anymore, because he's just going to kill everything.
Yeah, it's also not too easy to control from the orc to always have the right targets to make sure you don't get surrounded at the same time. Ideally, steal last hits. So damage on the Crypto here already, which isn't the perfect thing. But it's the perfect drops here for SyDe. +5 intelligence, that helps out so much on this Crypto. In fact, he's still full mana. And now he has Impact.
Yeah, he saved a lot of the mana here. That's very well done. Might even buy a second rod in a second if he was to stick around. It reloads pretty quick, that item. Doesn't it, Neo? Remo?
Yeah, it's kind of okay. It's alright.
Yeah, like the Beatles. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Oh my god,
off we
wait,
go.
the skeleton woke up the creeps and the Farseer is surrounded.
Oh my
He's taking
god,
so
what a
much
play.
damage.
Oh wow. The next
is
Impale could be his end.
Yeah, you can't harass now. Oh, and he's surrounded
look
on
at
that
the
first
Impale on the
one.
other side. Wow. Sick plays by SyDe. I feel like always on Concealed, he looks
He's
so
surrounded 2
insanely
runs
good.
simultaneously.
Oh,
3!
Oh my god.
50 Cent noob.
Alright.
He's gonna get rich.
GG go next. This is over.
Disaster.
Oh.
He still has the Impel.
My god.
Oh, did he deny that?
He may have. I'm not sure.
Not sure, yeah.
Wow, that was crazy. And now just put the beetle on the Farseer. He has to run. Well, here's how you expand against Orc Boys. Just get an Impale into triple grunts around.
The Farseer, Oh my god. You could just leave like 1 or 2 beetles on the Farseer and just keep creeping the Expo. Actually, that null over here is gonna mess him up a bit here.
Oh, you could steal the lasses with a...
Oh,
did he just steal 2 lasses with the wolves?
He stole one. The last one went to side, so he's now like 1 creep away from 3. Now gets it. But the Town Follower was forced on the Farseer.
What? Why? I didn't even see that. So many things happening, dude. We need like 3 cameras at the same time.
The beetles trapped him at the trees.
No. Oh my god,
Well,
Neo sees everything. At least the Observer. Wait, Neo's the Observer, right?
Yeah, he has the...
Thank god. Saved.
Beetles. Looking good here for side. What do we have? TC coming out. Bestiary Lodge this time. Wait, did we have Lodge this last time? No, right? It was just Bestiary and Tier 2 Expo.
Yeah. Interesting. I feel like a lot of the time,
A player's force.
as of late, we've seen whenever anybody went for any kind of dispel against a Crypt Lord, it was with Spirit Walkers. But here he's gonna go for Shamans.
Oh my god. Saw another Lasted with a wolf. That's level 3 now. Little sloppy by side. Honestly, shouldn't have given that up. This Farseer has a ton of mana. Did he go level 2 Zap? No. Okay, he went wolves. He would have lost a fan in me right there. If he had. Can he get the cancel now? Oh. Farseer doesn't have a TP though. This is kind of sketchy.
And there is no Impel. I should use the Rejuvenation Potion. Maybe you would have one on time. But yeah, that Expo might die here.
Oh, the Expo's actually getting cancelled. What the hell? Side thought he was safe. Thought he was in the greatest position ever. And suddenly his Expo's cancelled. Question is, can he get 2 more grunt kills here? 1 should be easy. Ooh,
oh my god, he almost tried that.
Grunt's
That grunt almost walked into its
That grunt doesn't want to live though. He's like, take me. Take me home. Take me home, Jesus. I have seen enough
Get
of
me
this
out
world.
of this game. I've seen enough Beetles.
Sounds like your ladder games.
Yeah.
Can't get the next one.
And
This
that's
game
with
is
the
again-
TC level 1. That's so weird.
Weird game again. We have a tech here, yeah.
Okay, Expo restarts. Dude, that Ziggurat, is he trying to escape the map or what? It's like all the way down.
A player's forces are under attack.
True, they're not exactly the greatest position, but kind of helps. It's not too bad for side. I mean, his expansion is super late, but he's about to reach tier 2. Then he gets DK and probably statues. Statues are pretty good. Not bad.
Oh my god, if he gets to cancel.
Ah, he's good. Is he though? Oh!
Oh my god.
Ah, he's not even close.
It's almost tempting to Impel. And those Beetles have been giving Spiral hell. Actually, his Peon line is like really, really injured. And I'm guessing that the plan for side is to just keep on spamming that. And we're seeing Wyvern out of Spiral, so this is, I think Infi was talking. Oh, he made a Doctor for Central Road in the main base against the Beetles. Yeah, Infi was talking about how against Crypt Lord the Orcs need to use more Wyvern.
Yeah, especially in the super late game, they can be very strong when backed up by a big army, by 2 base play, and strong heroes. Most importantly, strong heroes. But if the TC and the Farseer aren't strong enough to protect the Wyvern, they can die super fast to Fiends. Speaking of which, they are a little delayed. This graveyard here seems to be on the later end of things. Oh my god, Farseer coming in. Can he cancel this again? He might be able to. Oh my lordy. The timing's by
just won't go
Spiral.
up. Yeah. I think SyDe also took some time to remake it. Oh, he can repair. If he just
yeah.
barely finishes, he can repair.
Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, with the last hit. Are you kidding me?
He cancelled though, right? Like,
Did he?
yeah, I think he can. Like, look at his gold and wood. Pretty sure he cancelled. I think he might have finished, but I'm not sure. Maybe he would have just died in the nick of time and he would have lost all the resources. SyDe didn't want to take the risk. He's not a gambling man.
Time to expand again, side. Let's do it. Wow, what a great delay by Spiral. Just amazing.
Yeah.
Crypt Lord is level 4 though. He's got good mana items. He's hella strong. Where's the DK? There he is. Needs to level
Chilling.
up. Up now.
Chilling by the lab. Yeah, TC is gonna get level 3 from this little camp here on the left side. Oh, the beetle in the main base, the Great Chase. Hugh Benny Hill theme. Okay, not gonna be able to cancel the clarity. I'm guessing SyDe knows there is an expo going up, but he can't really go there and do much about it right now. Wouldn't it be ironic if like he used the Invis potion on his Crypt Lord and then went there, summoned Beetle and cancelled it? Gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Sounds like an excellent play. Totally see that.
Yeah. Wait, the expo side finally about to finish. It took a while.
If it gets cancelled now, then something's up. This time's coming through.
Impossible.
Oh, that witch doctor. It's okay. You wait. Only one sentry out on the map? Okay, one
No,
at the
one
expo.
in the main base.
Yeah. Oh, and there again, beetles being annoying. How much gold was lost over here? Let's take a look. Around 500. Not bad.
Are under attack.
He just used dust. SyDe just used dust trying to spot the sentry, but it's below where it is, so he didn't actually find it. Oh no, he dusted it.
He did actually clip it, but
Oh, he sees it now. It's too late.
Now he
He's
does.
blinking. He's gonna disappear.
he has to run. Orc army is coming in.
Town is under
Big
siege.
scary orc. Rah, rah, rah.
Not yet.
Oh, so got ensnared. There's purge. There's stomp. Yeah, you have to TP, bro. Oh wait, where's the TP?
It's on the Death Knight. Oh
There's a
no.
coil TP.
Can he transfer on time? Okay, should be fine, right?
The thing is, it's really awkward for Spiral to go tier 3. He's pretty resource starved. SyDe could definitely go tier 3 if he want, but he's not doing it. He's staying tier 2.
Attack. The town is under siege.
Oh, the
I
Beetle
guess
and
there's
the
a big
Expo,
incentive.
by the way. He's doing quite a bit of
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a big incentive to stay tier 2 and mass a big army because there's not many camps left on the map, and you kind of want to contest for them.
Okay, he needs to use that mana still. Yeah, finally it's there, but there was still one more stomp, and the greater mana here is so big on the TC. One coil takes down a raider.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Why sacrificial pits? I mean, I know he wants to get some vision and map control, but
Keyword
seems
sentries.
rather... Yeah, true. What a FFA player. We're taking the map vision. Actually, this timing looks massive. And SyDe has the economy, I think, if he cancels 1 or 2 units, to get like maybe some scrolls.
Not taking behind this. Web not finished yet, by the way, but soon to be. Zeppelin, kind of cool to get out of stomp surrounds. Invul is still intact. Mana pot, mana steal. No burrows whatsoever to protect the expansion. Tough position for Spiral.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could this be the equalizer here? Spiral has 48 supply against the 59 of SyDe, but it's a tier 2 army we're talking about.
There's
Current
no
Chieftain
heal
going
here.
in. Another big stomp.
Oh, good impale as well. Finding decent damage there, but that big mana. Man, that big mana. Imagine on the other side. No heal scroll here for SyDe, the French player. And perhaps Spiral can hold here after all. All the ghouls had to leave. Farseer on level 4 has a stronger chain lightning as well. Mana potion used. But more fiends are going down. Stomp and Purge and everything else. Impale to cover the retreat. But Purge is still coming through. And SyDe is losing this fight.
Yeah, Spiral, despite his supply deficit here, Storm did so much in that fight. His positioning was really good. And SyDe is now running out of forces. He doesn't have a town portal. And there is that one raider. Can he chase? Maybe some purges. Spiral looking for his tickets here to the Decider match.
1-for-1 trade, Raider for Statue, but only experience for Spiral, who's about to hit level 4 on the TC, which is really good. SyDe now going tier 3, now going Banshees. He's trying to get to the ultimate late game army with Lich and Banshees and Statues and Fiends with upgrades, but the hero levels might suffer for it, because Spiral now has map control.
Are under attack.
I think this might be too passive to creep at the fountain. Perhaps he should go to the middle, but then again, there's free healing here, so hard to say no to that.
Yeah. It's super hard for SyDe now to win. I think he kind of has to take his time, stay in no upkeep for a long time, and then break later. Spiral's on 51, by the way. This is unacceptable. Oh, the Kodo! No! Oh my god.
Well, there we go. Back in no upkeep.
I think he was lagging. Oh no, this is the worst. These crits are so awful. They always target the things you don't want them to target.
During that fight, by the way, there were beetles at the expansion, so the peon line there was ravaged and only now is being replaced. So that's again a lot of gold lost for Spiral, so he can't shoot up to 60, 70 right away. There is some more space for Spiral, for SyDe. And if he gets to level 5 Crypt Lord, how far away is that? Not far away at all. Then level 3 Impale against tier 2 Orc Mass is stupidly strong.
And I think adding the Lich eventually is just going to be so important as well with the Orb for him to be able to kill stuff fast.
Le flûte de la accuracy.
What?
That's how they say it in French.
Apparently you made Neo laugh.
What is flute in French?
Flute.
Close enough. In German it's Flöte.
Yeah. But,
sounds almost as musical.
Okay, but how did this come up? Did you think the flute was like a French thing?
No, just, you know, incorporating different languages. We all want to be bilingual one day. Trilingual, whatever.
Alright, the center is going to Spiral. Oh! And he gets La Pipe.
Bingo. La Pipe.
Dear God, what have we done?
Die Pfeife. Which is also, funnily
my
enough,
God.
an insult, by the way.
Really? How could
Yeah.
a pipe be an insult?
I don't know, it is. But it's a very innocuous one.
Yeah.
It's not very mean.
I mean, German is a pretty friendly language after all, isn't it?
It's a beautiful language, dude. Just how are those German lessons going in Cologne?
Yeah, they're progressing very well, actually.
Einmal Döner mit alles, bitte.
Ein Donner mit Pommes, bitte.
Wait, just the meat and the fries, or like a full kebab and
Who
then
cares?
additionally
You get
fries?
it, it's enough. Okay, let's talk about the game. What is Spiral shooting for here? Do you think it has to be Torrents, right? Bloodlust did Torrents?
Rah rah rah. Hell
I mean,
bro.
have you heard of Banshees?
Have
I know
you heard
sometimes
of
I get...
Stomp.
Yeah, have you heard of Impale?
Have you heard
Yeah,
of
you got nothing
many,
against that
many
one,
different
huh?
abilities?
I know sometimes I get my knight stolen by Banshees. It doesn't feel good, but I can't imagine Torrents being stolen. That'd be way worse.
Good attack here by Spiral, forces the TP out while he's trying to buy time. That Impale, though, hits pretty well. TC, where's your stomp, buddy? You're stunned forever! Forges the TP on the other side as well. I think nothing died outside of Acolytes, but those quite a few because we have level 3 Wolfies. Where's that shade? Where did that shade go? Little bugger. Ah, there it is, at the expansion. Ah, no.
Back in your position, Shade.
Doing his job.
Wait, SyDe has no TP again. I cannot believe how many times he's moved across. I mean, he just did a lot of damage to the TC, so I think that's why he's trying to engage quickly. Maybe that Chieftain, with less than half hit points, is the one carrying the pipe as well. Oh my god.
Oh, he dodged the Impale. Sick play. Going for the Lich now after. A lot of damage onto him. Coil comes through, but it's only level 1 hero. I think he might be dying here. Next, Impale or Stomp. What's going to come off cooldown first? It's the Impale. Doesn't hit the TC, but the Coil connects and the entire army is stunned. Look at that beautiful level 3 Impale. Oh my god, so much fun. So amazing. And now, SyDe seems to winning this fight with a second hero. The carry missing. It's only the Farseer left with a handful of units, but they're getting devoured. Undead late game has come online, and that's the 1-1 for SyDe.
And after an unsuccessful timing with 60 supply against 50, SyDe regroups, gets to tier 3, and then just kind of dominates. The tier 3 was too late from Spiral. I think he should have just stayed tier 2.
That was pretty close, guys. That was pretty epic. That was a pretty heavy brawl there. I thought for a second Spiral was coming back after this one fight where he once again showed that he is the absolute lightning god. But SyDe keeping it together, you could see on his camera that he was greatly relieved after the double Gs. So let's give him some time to get everything together and then we decide things. We have to say Auf Wiedersehen or au revoir to one of these players after 3 minutes.
Are you losing your sanity, Raymond?
Guys, I have a question for you. Who's gonna face Vortex in the lower bracket final of Group D tomorrow?
The winner of this match.
Ah, that's a very good answer. That's the right answer.
You were prepared for this one. Le préparation. Very good.
Oh my god.
Remo, do you want to answer on Todd's question from before the break?
I'm, yeah, very sane indeed. It's not like I was playing in Krav versus Sonic in the Asylum match. I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling spicy, feeling fresh, feeling juicy.
No. Shh.
Wow, I can't wait
to
to swap you out with Bidou after this map.
Okay. I'm gonna call DreamHack's bullying personnel here very soon, you guys, if you don't get yourselves in check over here.
I'm pretty sure HR is going to tell you to shut up if you do that.
I was about to say, like, I'm gonna show them the donut clip and they will agree with us. I think the world is agreeing with me that we have craving for some Warcraft and we're all hyped for Game 3. So let's go on to Last Refuge. We have arrived.
Last Refuge. Not exactly the best Cryptlord Fast expansion map, as the Farseer's harass usually works out very well on this map. And taking a look at our builds, in fact, it's SyDe playing a standard opening with a Dead Fiend play here, most likely a DK. And in that case, this is pretty smart. In that case, this does very well against the Farseer Grunt opening on this map because it's pretty bad for Farseer Grunt expansion against standard undead. Don't you agree, Todd?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. I agree. It's cool to see SyDe mixing in different things, you know. Even though obviously it was all about the 50-cent quote last game and getting rich, you also need sometimes to take your time, take things as they come. And in this case, going back to standard will definitely not be expected at all. And because you don't go for a peon scouts a lot of time here, like I guess if you're Spiral, he's gonna realize very late what's happening, right?
Yeah, I think this is smart by SyDe. This is a tough map to go for this Crypto Fast expansion strat. Spiral will be probably pretty eager to go for the Farseer play again. And in that case, you will be doing well with DK standard. And if he does go Blade Master, then okay, you haven't won the gamble of the opening builds. But in that case, you're not going up against Spiral's strongest strategy. Spiral is the strongest with Farseer, not with Blade. However, Blade is stronger on this map. In fact, we see it's a 2-burrow tech here by Spiral. Not sure that the Acolyte saw this as the DK moves out, and Spiral still doesn't know what the enemy's build is.
Oh my god, these grunts. This grunt wasn't even moving here for a second. The Acolyte was blocking him the whole way.
Unfortunately, it seems... What the hell? Can you guys hear me?
Yes?
Yes?
Unfortunately.
Shut up! My OBS just disconnected.
No, that's
What the
not
hell,
good.
bro?
Rest is fine. Suffering on the clean feed, I guess, but okay. Game continues.
Alright, so DK gonna try to go for the claws camp, probably. And the Farseer sees... Well, did you see the DK yet? I'm not 100% sure, but he's gonna steal the High Priest here regardless. And this is why this map is so good for Farseer play against Crypto. You can get this camp safely, and in the case that the Crypto is actually going for the instant expansion, you can also harass it really easily. Should he not, then you get good experience over here. SyDe also getting okay experience now himself with a circlet, finds a nice item, and we have the tech coming in pretty much at the same time for both.
Yeah, Spiral found Sentry Ward, and he set it up in front of the Acolytes, so if SyDe was looking around the area at the time, he definitely heard it. He has an opportunity to buy dust and remove that down the line. I mean, obviously, he can't really run there while the Orc's standing there, because he would take a lot of damage. It's always nice to know about it. Is he pretending that he's going to expand, or what is this? Like, because the Acolyte's staying with the units right now. And yeah, we have clean production now.
Barely any rod anymore, so he's going to have one more skeleton. And then that's going to be it for a while. I think SyDe should be the one here on the aggressive, because Spiral with his grunts and wolves can be creeping very fast. So Spiral here, seeing the orc and preventing creeping, I think he's going to be satisfied with this. Fiends are starting to come out. And yeah, when you play Farseer against standard DK, you do want to expand at some point, and it's not so simple on this map here. Which sounds weird, because the expansion is easy to creep, but you also want to be able to creep up level 3 Farseer after pretty soon. And there's a lot of purges here, lots of poison, lots of ensnares, and if the undead is playing aggressively against you, you can also steal a lot of camps, or at least steal a lot of creeps away.
Yeah, Spiral should be pretty good against standard. Like in the past, we've seen a lot of his games against usual Death Knight Fiends style, and he can hold his own against that. I think for SyDe, it was just about trying to get like some sort of build order advantage compared to what was expected. Like you said, you know, there was the 2 grunts, the 2-burrow tech. He's going for Headhunter here after the 3 grunts, and we already see the peon headed for the expansion here from Spiral.
I think this is the mistake right now by SyDe, not playing more aggressively, because this is now Farseer creeping up more freely than he should. The undead should be around here, should be making this difficult, and should be stealing things away. This expansion is never supposed to finish. But if the Farseer gets level 3, he can protect it pretty well with the level 2 wolves. However, that's not quite going to be enough. And SyDe takes the next camp. But he will at least be scouting in the north.
I guess he can do the Murlocs for level 3. If he wanted to, but he's moving across the map. I mean, he sees with the sentry. Okay, there it is. He's going to go for that level 3 on the Murlocs. The thing about creeping Expo before the second hero is there is that you take one of the camps that usually will be kind of reserved for that second hero. So after this, question remains, how is Spiral gonna creep and where does he go? I guess he could do the shop. That's like pretty easy for him to do when he has enough units. And Wolves level 2 obviously gonna help a ton But yeah, this Sentry Words at the expo of SyDe just expired, but it gave the information to Spiral that this was done and that then SyDe headed to the left-hand side of the map. So now he knows that there is a chance he's going to be attacked on the expo and he's going to get in position to defend against that.
And now it's kind of weird for Spiral. He knows it's been scouted, but what does he do? Does he just camp over here in hopes that the opponent arrives, or does he just waste his time? It's kind of awkward right now. SyDe is waiting on the left. I think ideally in this position there should be a Wolf Scout, but it's the Farseer going over there to scout, which is also good.
I think he just scouted with a Wolf, like he maybe saw the Lich headed there, so he should know. There's a Speed on that Farseer, so it's almost useless to target it. He's always going to get out.
Spyro's getting distracted, SyDe is getting distracted by the Farseer. Needs to cancel the expansion. This is the most important thing. Oh, he went on the Farseer. He's not gonna get him. This is a big mistake by SyDe. He's not canceling the expansion, which he must.
He went Frost Armor, by the way. Against that many grunts, not quite going Nova. Yeah, Spiral is looking for that big stomp here. The Farseer? If he had Nova, he might have killed that actually.
SyDe needs to ignore this army and cancel the expansion. But it's coming through.
He's just gonna pull back.
There is an upside to this though, which is the TC is busy defending, so he's not creeping. Still not even level 2.
Do you think Frost Armor was right here?
Yes.
Even though Spiral's going into Headhunters after this for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's too important against all the melee that there is, against the wolves especially.
Yeah. Alright. Well, Spiral is going a little bit deep here. That Farseer was in the middle of everything. If Death Knight was 3, that Farseer would melt.
Oh. Where are the end snares, by the way? Doesn't he want to throw them? Oh, Farseer getting blocked now. Uh-oh. Stepping a little too far forward. Ooh, so close.
Oh, he missed the coil. That would have been level 3. Steals the ring.
That's the good stomp.
Okay, that's level 3. Farseer. Oh, he gets coiled instantly.
Oh,
he didn't even
wasn't paying attention. Farseer dead, but the wolves are out at least. Next stomp hits. DK's out of mana. Fiend is surrounded. Fiend is going down. Great great control on the headhunters, or on the skeletons rather, going for the headhunters in the back. And there is Burrow to save these fiends actually, against which there is no detection. Lich getting almost surrounded against the trees, but not quite. This statue doing God's work here for SyDe.
Burrow finished just on time to save the day here. That fiend was about to die. Now he saved that. It's regenerating on the ground. And it feels like Spiral's gonna get chased down. I mean, there is aura from the Death Knight, not on the Chieftain, which is only level 1 and pretty much out of mana. I guess he's getting closer now to getting maybe another stomp in a second. He's trying to go for the surround. Oh my god. That would be so bad if Spiral were to lose that, but it feels like this Farseer is going to take forever to come back out from the altar. And when Skeleton was chasing a Headhunter in the main base of Spiral, he just lost that next to his peon line.
Ayaya. And this TC is so sad, man. You need him level 3 quickly. He is what keeps you strong, keeps you in competition against the undead forces who are on tier 3. But now Lich almost surrounded. Not quite, however. That was the only ensnare here for a while.
Dark Ranger is burrows with Orb against TC level 1.
Oh yeah, here comes the Dark Ranger. And now Spiral, this is going to be an insanely hard fight to take. Aggressive coil even coming in. Level 2 now for the Lich. He has the aura. This might be the end. The Observer leaves. The Admin, I mean, Spiral is still staying in the game, but it's looking rough now for the Orc. Still no level 2 on the TC. And here come the statues. Statues plus triple hero. So hard for the small Orc army to deal with. Surround! With the skeleton and the 2 heroes, the 3 heroes that is. He gets to level 2, skeleton expires, he can move out again. Oh my god. Does he actually make it away? No, with the block, the TC is dead as well. And with that, it's looking up more and more here for SyDe.
It looks like SyDe might get a rematch against Vortex here in the deciding match of this group. Spiral, he started really well, but despite getting the expansion up on this map, he just wasn't able to win the fights convincingly enough. That Farseer YOLO'd a little bit too much, if you ask me.
Yeah, crazy. The expansion was protected, but the leveling on the TC is just as important. It's smart by SyDe, realizing as long as he has statues and orb, he doesn't even need those high hero levels. The TC certainly does, but the TC's back from the tavern. Out of mana, of course. TP transferred to him. Kiting now on both sides. Headhunters, though, they die quickly against this orb focus fire.
He still has a sentry ward. So if Fiends burrow, this time they could be sniped. He was on the Farseer this whole time. There it is.
Places it nicely. Dark Ranger, ideally. Oh, TPing out. Can he get another Fiend, perhaps?
He ate 2 Fiends.
Oh, he did. Got off 2 Devours. Really big deal. In the meantime, though, SyDe is expanding. Bottom right, while all this pressure is happening.
And those Fiends are like, they're like, really, bro? Not even one burrow, bro? Can't even hide.
A lot of things are about to fall here, though, for SyDe. And what he didn't do earlier was fall back in time in the Northern Isles game. This time, perhaps, he does.
Yeah.
Sentry sees him retreating.
I believe he could have maybe stayed a little more, kill like 2 more PMs and then TP, but I guess maybe it's not worth it. For a TP, he's already done the damage. He's really crippled his opponent here. And like, in this kind of game where Undead is getting favorable trades, and they end up having high-level heroes, they're just gonna nuke the hell out of their opponents.
TC definitely needs to catch up on levels. Is that his level 3 finally? No, he needs another camp. So much time here that Spiral has to spend creeping before he can finally attack. Hasn't found the expansion yet, and it's about to finish. However, still going to take a little while to be fully saturated. Big item is the heal potion. Not bad at all.
Yeah, this keeps happening to Spiral, that in the evening hours, his ping or his condition, his connection to Battle.net seems to be getting worse and worse. We saw that in the Meisterschaft as well. Pretty unfortunate, but nothing we can really do. Could be the exact same result for Spiral if the game continues like that. In summer, he was 2-0'd by Hawk and then was 2-1 by SyDe. So a little bit of Groundhog Day for the German.
That's not a fun day, right? To live. It's like torture. You get eliminated by the 2 same guys and then you have to relive that. Oof.
Silence creep. Nice. Didn't hit the Ogre Magi, unfortunately. Silence great for creeping this camp, mainly because the High Priest doesn't use his spells. And also on the Ogre Lord, it's okay. Big item here. Legion. Doomhorn. Not that helpful.
Yeah, you don't want it in a fire, right? You don't want it on the rifles or on the creep. Otherwise it's bad.
It's way too strong, man. Can't beat in a rifle, in a fire. It's just crazy.
I like the way SyDe is playing this very patiently. Like, he knows that he's going to have a really scary army and scary heroes against an orc who's pretty much stuck on tier 2. So he's like, I'll just creep. Even taking his sweet time to break upkeep there.
Yeah, needs to do it now. Like, with the expansion in the back, SyDe should know as long as he holds, he's going to be in a really good position. So I don't like him here being greedy at all. I guess he's not. He does have things in production. Here comes the A-bomb. With Disease Cloud, that could be a tremendous help as long as it doesn't get snagged instantly. Mana Stone. Whoa! For the DK. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that.
That's a lot of headhunters, though. If Spell's able to find his way to the center of the army and stomps many... Like, he's got 420 mana.
Blazing time. But also, if the Nova connects and the right clicks from the Dark Ranger, these headhunters could turn undead very quickly.
I'm surprised he doesn't use Invis Potion. It's so common in Orc against human, but somehow against undead they don't do it as much.
Oh, TC. Could he be getting called Nova, but then again he has a lot of potions.
Walls in the Expo on the other side, very well done by Sproul, because when they're in tower it can slow them, but they're still in there doing some damage. Very annoying for SyDe to have to deal with this.
But SyDe can now fall back and safely creep the Merc camp, with that also protecting the expansion. Upgrades are a big deal here, the bigger the armies grow. And we have nothing at all on the Orc side. One attack upgrade for the Fiends, with the second one close to finishing.
And that TC is an absolute unit. 950 hit points, 420 mana. He's got greater healing, invuln, scroll. There it is, Invis Potion. I told you. Looking juicy as ever, Remo.
Looking fresh. Prophetic visions here by Todd. Let's see if the invisibility leads to the success that Spiral is hoping for. 70 versus 64 supply. It's really close. What was the item? So we may ask for the Liches. Very good. TC looking for that marvelous stomp. Oh my god, it hits just purely everything. Follow-up damage. not instantly there to find kills too fast. Level 3 Dark Ranger, that's a big level up for her. Lich way too far forward. The invul isn't used because it was probably on the wrong position in the inventory. Oh, SyDe, what a tremendous mistake. Needs to send something into the middle to revive that Lich. 2 storms were used already. There's a few more. It's all about surviving the TC's mana here for SyDe, and then he can still fight, perhaps even without the Lich. Retreating further into his towers. Banshees might be coming in soon as well. Raiders getting taken out one after the next, but so are the Fiends and the statues. Next Storm comes in. There's 2 more after that one. But fighting against Blight and against the towers isn't that easy here for Spiral. TC, though, gets level 4. Another perfect Stomp is available, but there's a silence, barely in the nick of time. DK looking for more kills. He has so many coils to use. Could just throw them aggressively against the Headhunters here, I think. Trying to stabilize. Waiting for the Lich to come back from the altar. Just started, though. No Tavern Revive from that. I think you should send a Skeleton there. That might be the better call. A-Bomb getting taken out to the left. SyDe at 65 supply. Now 61. Still a decently sized army, but so is Spiral's. SyDe is turtling at his expansion.
Losing the Lich was so bad here for SyDe. He doesn't have that orb working for him. Now Torn Chieftain is going to get on top of the rest of his army. Spiral, he's found a way to get out of this Groundhog Day that he had to live. Well, already pretty much once, but I guess it's pretty good if he can get out of it on the second attempt here. Can he get the win here? Can he close things out? Spiral, he's trying to get on top of this army. SyDe trying to escape. He TPs on the top left-hand side. Spiral was ready. He's still got a Stomp. Trying to go for the Death Knight. There is no Town Pole. So many Raiders. He's going to ensnare him. Can he get the surround? Yes. And I think he's...
SyDe. That hero's going down. Doesn't have to be the end of the game. The Lich is almost back. SyDe does have to go for a Tavern Revive now. Just has to send 1 ghoul to the middle. But now, Farseer level 5, going for the economy. Acolytes dying quickly. Unsummons the expansion. Oh my lord. He's gonna be supply blocked here in a second.
Yeah, and if he buys Death Knight, he goes in upkeep again.
Has to do it though. Has to do it quick. Oh, what a heartbreaker. That game was looking so good for SyDe. And because the Lich had the invul in the wrong position in the inventory, I think that's why he lost him.
Oh dear God. If I lost that fight like SyDe, then my opponent paused now.
Yeah, the reaction by SyDe was pretty clear. He's just...
I'm pretty sure my monitor would fly out my window.
Oh man, oh man, this is really sad.
Yeah, SyDe in all sorts of trouble in this game, but he does have high-level heroes. That engagement with Invis Potion really made that fight for Spiral. If that doesn't happen, if he sends the Torn Chieftain in normally, then silence hits, and we're looking at a very different game. Now Spiral, he can just creep the red in the bottom right, hope for a really good item, maybe gets TC level 5. He's going to pull back the Farseer.
SyDe. Going over to the red camp as well. DK doesn't have mana. It seems like he used the mana stone before.
Because Django. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, and that's TC5. DK's gonna get 5 as well, but it's not that helpful for him.
A player's forces are under attack.
That one Banshee made it out from the temple before the temple was, I guess, killed or unsummoned. It's the only one of its kind.
Yeah, I don't know about that choice either. I think if he had just massed and upgraded, just Fiends and Banshees, Fiends and Destroyers may have been better. Wait a minute, there's no TP? Spying
No.
one though, right? Okay,
Spiral
there's
hasn't
one.
had a TP for a long time. He's gonna force the TP from SyDe.
If he TP's in, everything's gonna get silenced. And the
Yeah, but
Farseer
I
might
think
die
SyDe will
right
just
away.
TP and get out. He can't risk getting stomped even just once.
Wait, he's just
He's
killing the
gonna kill
Expo.
the Expo. No.
What the hell? What's happening? What? He's just gonna silence. Silence, Coil Nova, kill a few units, get out.
Well, he needs to down total. Gonna Coil Nova one of the Raider. That Fiend probably gonna go down. Chain Lightning is there. And SyDe gets out of there. And he's back on 50? Oh, well, he forgot a Fiend, but... He's back on 50, so that means he's mining even more now, whereas... Spiral is stuck on 59.
What is this game, dude?
So for the 1,000 gold that he has left, he's gonna mine at 7 per 7, whereas SyDe will mine for the full amount on his main base before it unsummons.
Yeah, SyDe's about to hit level 4-4 on second and third hero, which is really strong.
He goes to Crypt and Spiral. Is he looking for him? I guess he's gonna sell the Ancient Django. Not the best item when you already have a Chieftain. Invis Potion, he's looking for round 2.
Wait, what are these headhunters doing here? Excuse me? Level 4 Lich. Gets
They're
the claws as
headhunting,
well.
Rainbow.
Yeah. Dark Ranger. They're headhunting? Who are they looking to hire? Certainly not us.
Neo is the one saving the show.
A player's forces are
Maybe
under
Ricky
attack.
Bidou. He's a big talent, I heard.
Yeah. Poor Bidu. Yesterday I was watching when they started the show and they just bashed on him for the first 5 minutes.
I love Bidou, man. He's
Like,
such
we
a
didn't
wonderful
miss you
guy.
at all, blah, blah, blah. He was like, wow, nice, welcome back.
He's a great guy. Third attack upgrade coming in here for the Fiends. There's not too many left, but there are still some. This game is pretty damn wild. We're about to run out of resources, by the way. Or out of income, anyways. Spiral wants to expand here again. He doesn't have the lumber for it, though.
Oh my god, what is this game?
Okay, now he does. He cancels him.
Sacrificial Pit for Vision. It's gonna be
Yes.
great against those wolves and against the Torn Chieftain Invised.
True, dude.
So smart.
Spiral scouted it, so he may
Oh, he has
look
to kill
for...
the tome. He can pick up the tome. Oh my
What's
god.
he doing?
Okay, this
If
is
the-
like...
If
This
the
is blas-
Farseer dies, that's why.
This is
Didn't get the
absolute
armor.
blasphemy right there. I'm so angry right now. There is still the camp in the bottom right, by the way.
Yeah. Wait, is that lab also still available? It's weird.
Maybe not all of it. I think maybe it was Paul and like one or two other creeps survived, but not sure. Maybe when Warcraft 4 comes out, we can get a reveal all map option.
A player's forces are under attack.
Probably still won't have ladder. I hear the evil laugh of me.
SyDe is rich, dude. He's got a lot of gold here. No expansion, but still more than 1,000. He's looking... Oh, man, this is old school under. Just wine out. Build up to 70 and see how it goes. Shade scouting. Shade is most likely going to find the Great Hall, unless we're going to have a very suspicious dust here.
Yeah, he does have dust. Spiral not even rebuying another Invis Potion. I mean, it was really what gave him the perfect engagements. Finally, he got +1 for the Headhunters. Actually,
Thing
Spiral's
is-
army is not full HP. Look at some of those raiders.
The Banshees have adept training now, and normally anti-magic against standard orc isn't so good, but against storm plus chain lightning, it's pretty damn good. And now he sees the expo. And this is the clearest point of attack that SyDe has ever seen in his life. It's gonna
How
bring
do we should
everything.
sell? He's gonna get Banshee Master? What? For what? There's no torrents. He wants to steal the Kodos?
Kodos, yeah. Undead Kodos.
Dude, actually, that one album, if it can roam free, it's gonna be like in Heroes, you know, it uses Putrid Bile and like farts on everything, and then everything's taking damage.
Yeah. It's gonna be the #1 target to devour as well, but Kodos might die quickly. When these armies get so big, it definitely favors the tier 3 player. But this is a TC level 5, so... You know.
What an
you know.
epic finish to the day.
Yeah.
I really thought this game was over long ago. Like, Spiral with a great comeback and fight at the bottom.
Spiral's out of pauses, by the way. So, refs or SyDe have to pause for him.
Oh. Oh, those peons are going for the main base again. How does this keep happening? God. That's a lot of gold that he could have already collected and be
This
mining.
DK definitely needs invul. Yeah, there it is. TC
Yeah,
running in with a speed scroll. Silence right away.
Master
breaks
training
out
is
of
not
it.
done yet. And he hasn't used anti-magic potions.
Where's the
shells,
anti-magic? SyDe! Sloppy engagement. He saw this as well coming in with a shade. Storm decently dodged. Now the TC can get silenced and focused. That might be the right play. Silenced, but not focused. Lich is level 4. DK super surrounded there. Has to go for the invul right away. TC falling back, taking a lot of damage. Nova on the Raiders. More Fiends going down. Spiral with a bigger army now. Much bigger. DK in trouble. No, Death Pack to protect him. There's one ensnare. Is there a second one? No, there isn't. Nova focus, but there's a heal pot on the Torn Chieftain. And he survives! TP's out! And SyDe seems to be losing this fight. Chain Lightning over the top. And that definitely goes to the Orc. Ghouls over to the expansion. But SyDe is going to recover in his main level 6 on his Farseer, by the way. TC close to 6. Oh my goodness, SyDe. Why wasn't there anti-magic on everything?
Yeah, and the invul was on the Lich. I think he was just... Maybe Shade moved out of position. Ghouls found their way to the Expo, but now they're about to be caught. They need to move back. Why was the invul on the Lich?
No, the DK had an invul. He used it. But if you transfer the second invul, there's cooldown on it.
Yeah, true. But yeah, the anti-magic is like... He even had master training on the way. It wasn't done yet. He's gonna steal his main. He's selling everything.
Yeah, what he needed to do
It's
was...
a garage sale.
Put anti-magic on everything.
Even
And the
the
TC,
outlaw.
he was so far out of position, or at least he was super far up front. Just silence, Coil Nova. Yeah, you force the invul, but after that, you can force him out of the fight, usually.
There is no way that TC is not getting 6, it feels like. He's gonna have to kill that before. It would need like a miracle. Actually, Spiral didn't do a super good job healing that consistently. Maybe he didn't have the gold yet. He was worried about the Expo, because there was the ghouls there. A wolf sees the main base and everything vanishing.
DK has no mana, though.
He has a Sobi mask and statues. Ghouls finding their way to the Expo. Shades. He needs to keep the Shade on top of the TC, but the TC keeps outrunning the Shade. And Ghouls are putting in work. Actually, he's forcing Spiral to attack into him now. Well, careful what you wish for, because that Chieftain is out for blood. He's juicier than ever.
He's got 4 storms at least, possibly 5. The wolves could deal with the ghouls by themselves. DK has 1 Nova, has to make it count on the TC right away. But he's got potions. Silence as well. Will he break out of it? No, he's playing it safe, holding on to it. More ensnares flying, Chain Lightning. Fiends going down. Devours that one, denying experience. Silence about to run out, trying to split against the TC, doing a pretty good job of it. But now the heroes are exposed, going for the Lich again. There's no coil, but there's a Chain Lightning and the kill. Level 6 on the TC side. About to lose everything. Drops out of the tournament. GG, well played is called, and Spiral is our winner.
What a wild